ورحمة الله. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين بارئ الخلائق أجمعين، والصلاة والسلام على خاتم الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا ونبينا ومولانا أبي القاسم محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى محمد وآله الطيبين الطاهرين الذين أذهب الله عنهم الرجس وطهرهم تطهيرا. أما بعد فأوصيكم ونفسي بتقوى الله، فإنه حبل متين وعروة وثقى. صلوات. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. Dear brothers and sisters in Iman, first of all, I would like to advise myself for taqwa, parhezgari and piety, and then I advise all of you for the same. In last few years, it has been our practice, and this is the practice of most of our masajid and centers and communities, that at this last Friday of the month of Sha'ban, the Imam of Jumma, Imam of Salatul Jumma, they share that beautiful khutbah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wa alihi wasallam, which he gave just few days before the month of Ramadan was entering. And he gave this khutbah actually to prepare his companions, his people, to welcome the month of Ramadan with proper understanding of the month of Ramadan. This is known as Khutbah Sha'baniyah, a khutbah of Rasulullah which he gave in the month of Sha'ban with the reference of month of Ramadan. This khutbah is reported or recorded by one of our senior most muhaddiseen, Shayk Saduq rahmatullah alayh, with the sanad of Imam Rida alayhi salatu wassalam. And our eighth Imam narrates this khutbah on behalf of his Jadd Amirul Mu'mineen Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salatu wassalam, that Amirul Mu'mineen narrated that he had heard this khutbah from, of course, Rasulullah Muhammad al-Mustafa sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. So I will, since this khutbah has been quoted many times in the last Friday of Sha'ban, and this khutbah is very much now commonly forwarded on social media by ulama and community members. Almost in every social group this khutbah is available and it is there. So I will only just share with you a few lines of it, and then I will recommend that if you can just go and search for this khutbah online and then try to read it at your own with your family, line by line, word by word, and then you can learn actually more benefit while you are doing that work with your family. Rasulullah gave a khutbah and he says, Ayyuhan nas, innahu qad aqbala ilaykum shahrullah. O people, certainly the month of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is soon approaching you. Everything in this earth and heaven and in this entire universe belongs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Lillahi ma fis samawati wa ma fil ard. But then certain things, when Prophet or Aimma or we want to honor those things, and when Prophet and Aimma wanted to explain that something is very special, then it was related to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Every bait is bait of Allah, but then there is one bait, it is called Baitullah. Every day is day of Allah, but then there are certain days which are known as Ayyamullah. Every Abd is Abd of Allah, but then there are some people that who are known as Ibadullah or Ibadur Rahman. So similarly, when there are some things that which are very outstanding, very special, very important, very holy, very sacred, then they are given that nisbat to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Same is this month. Every month, meaning it doesn't mean that only the month of Ramadan is month of Allah and other months are month of another entity. No, every month is month of Allah, but this is a special month of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This month is approaching to you bil baraka wal rahma wal maghfirah. This month is approaching to you with the blessings, with the mercy, and with the forgiveness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Three things which most of us or all of us are always looking for. All of us are interested, and almost we are seeking and we are looking for the, first of all, barakah, blessings. All of us are looking for mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And all of us are in looking and searching for the maghfirat, the pardon, the forgiveness from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This month brings all those three things. This month brings barakah. This month brings that mercy of Allah, and it brings the maghfirat, the forgiveness, the pardon from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Shahrun huwa indallahi afdalu shuhur. This is a month which is the best month in eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ayyamuhu afdalul ayyam wa layalihi afdalul layali. Its days are the best of the days, its nights are the best of the nights. There is no comparison between the days of month of Ramadan or the nights of month of Ramadan with any other days and nights of any other month. وَسَاعَاتُهُ أَفْضَلُ السَّاعَاتِ. The moments of any moments of this month are the best moments of any month or compared to any other month. هُوَ شَهْرٌ دُعِيتُمْ فِيهِ إِلَىٰ ضِيَافَةِ اللَّهِ. What a news, what a good news Prophet is giving. This is a month in which you are invited as a guest to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You are receiving an invitation, a special invitation that you are invited. If you receive an email and the title is "You are invited," everybody is going to open that. What invitation did I get? Who has invited me? So this is the message. You are invited. And who has invited you? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You are going to be the guest. وَشَهْرٌ دُعِيتُمْ فِيهِ إِلَى ضِيَافَةِ اللَّهِ وَجُعِلْتُمْ فِيهِ مِنْ أَهْلِ كَرَامَةِ اللَّهِ. And you are included, or you are made among those that who are honored by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to honor you in this month of Ramadan. And then Prophet says, Anfasukum fihi tasbih. It doesn't happen in any other month. Anfasukum, just breathing. When you breathe, this every breath will be considered as a tasbih of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Can we count that how many times we will breathe in 1 month? We have no calculation, we have not made any effort to calculate. But one can calculate approximately that how many times we breathe in 1 minute or 1 hour or 1 day and then in 1 night. So every nafas, every breath is considered tasbih, even if you are not saying it. وَنَوْمُكُمْ فِيهِ عِبَادَةٌ. In this month, even when you will sleep, your sleep will be considered ibadat. You are not doing any ibadat practically, but just while you are fasting and you are sleeping, your sleep will be considered as amal of ibadat. وَعَمَلُكُمْ فِيهِ مَقْبُولٌ وَدُعَاؤُكُمْ فِيهِ مُسْتَجَابٌ. Your actions in this month of Ramadan will be accepted by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and your du'as are going to be answered inshallah, because this is the month that He has invited you as a guest. So He honors His guests, He listens to His guest, He entertains to His guest, He respects to His guest. This is the adab of dhiyafat. When you invite a guest, of course you have a special view of that guest, and you have a special protocol for your guest, and you always go out of your way to honor the wishes of your guest, and you try to accommodate your guests. So if that is the level of your dhiyafat and my dhiyafat, then what is the level of his dhiyafat? So this is a good opportunity, actually excellent opportunity, that inshallah it looks like that all of us are going to have 1 more month of Ramadan in our life, 1 more month in which we can seek for barakah, for rahmah and for maghfirah. So I encourage you all that please again make some plans, enter in the month of Ramadan from the first night of the month of Ramadan by making some resolution, making some plan, making some do's and don'ts, and then try to stick with that plan. It should be a plan that when we sit in the first night of month of Ramadan, so we make a kind of wish list. We should make a plan that in this 1 month of Ramadan, these are my do's and these are my don'ts. These are the things which I will be undertaking. My plans for my salats, my plans for my fasts, my plans for my charity, my plans for my doing du'as, reciting du'as and munajats. This much time I am going to spend in reflections, soul searchings, and pondering on this book, which is the central piece in the month of Ramadan, the Quran. Shahru Ramadan allazi unzila fihi al-Quran hudal lin-nas wa bayyinatin min al-huda wal furqan. So this much time every day or every night I am going to devote to read the Quran and reflect on Quran. Our Ahlul Sunnah brothers, they do Salatul Tarawih, and that is their way of doing it, so we have no problem with that. But our way is to read the Quran and then try to understand it. Read with translation, read with some tafsir, try to listen to some good lectures on tafsir Quran by leading scholars if you can find online, and there are plenty of that. Tons of those lectures are available. At our own masjid, we have this tradition from the day one when we started BaitulIlm, that we have lectures of tafsir Quran on daily basis during the month of Ramadan. This year, for first 15 days, Hujjatul Islam Shaykh Rizwan Arastu will be conducting the program for first 15 days, and he will be offering some lectures, inshallah, focusing on Quran, on dua, on ibadat, on masail, on ahkam. And in all this, of course, the Quran is going to be the central piece. So how much time we are going to invest in Quran, that should be something that we need to decide before and put it in the resolution. How we are going to do our prayers? Should our prayers and their quality should remain the same as it was before entering the month of Ramadan, or in the month of Ramadan the quality and the quantity of our prayers should increase? Because this is the spring of Quran and this is the spring of the spirituality. So in the month of Ramadan we should make an effort that we should try to ideally pray in Jama'at, in Masjid if possible. And for those who cannot do it in Masjid and in Jama'at, they should try to do it in Jama'at at their homes. And if they cannot do that one also at home in Jama'at, at least all of them should do their Salat at prime time every day, instead of keep postponing the namaz and Salat until the last minute. So they should try to, in the month of Ramadan, here is Adhan, and here they leave whatever they were doing and come to Salat. Designate, clean this room of Salat in your home. Prepare it. This month of Ramadan is entering, so go ahead and make some designated area in your home. This is the area where in the month of Ramadan we will be praying, we will be sitting down together and reciting Quran. This is the area where we will be reciting du'as. This is the area where we will be doing ibadat together at home. So go and decorate that area, clean that area, fix that area, and then make it a kind of a spiritual environment. Put some Islamic calligraphy on the walls if you have. Islamic calligraphy brings that spirituality in the environment where you are sitting. There are beautiful things available when people go to Iran, Iraq, to back home in their countries. Those things are available, but all what we collect is the sari and the spices. And in our boxes, we have no room for anything else. We don't bring books. We don't bring these good things which can uplift our spirit. So when you go to Najaf, when you go to Qom, when you go to Mashhad, Karbala, to those kind of places, so bring those beautiful pictures of shrines, beautiful picture of the Baitullah, Kaaba, the Masjidun Nabi, and then this harams of our A'imma alayhimu salatu wassalam. So decorate, bring those pictures, those sceneries, the Islamic calligraphy, the calligraphy of ayat, ahadith, everywhere around you in that room. Then make sure that the recitation of Quran, there are beautiful recitations, tons of those recitations are available online in your smartphones. While you are working in kitchen, while you are sitting and doing other things, while you are resting, while you are just taking some rest, play those recitations of beautiful recitation of Quran or those beautiful recitations of du'as. At the sahur, at the sahri, There is Dua Sahar, for example, Dua Abu Hamza Semali. So select those things, make your plans, that put it in your plans that at Sahari, at this exact time, I will play Dua Abu Hamza. This is the time when I will play Dua Sahar. This is the time when I will play these surahs of Quran. So create that kind of environment at home. And then certainly these are my do's. Certain amount of charity. Charity is very important part of month of Ramadan. So it's not only the fasting, but it is a charity also. You know your budgets, you know how much you can afford, but make sure that you donate some amount, whatever you can donate, but as a charity. Then connecting with your friends, families, Silatul Rahim, wishing them a good Ramadan, wishing you a good Ramadan and a happy Ramadan and fulfilling Ramadan to your friends, to your relatives, to community members. So all these things this is a month that where we have to be at our best. That's the point. We have to be at our best. And we shouldn't be content by just one thing. Because I'm fasting, so alhamdulillah, I have done everything because I'm fasting. No, fasting, but then this is Qiyam, and this is a month of Qiyam and Siyam. But we have made the month of Saum and Nom. You know, back home, particularly in this month, in this Middle East particularly, they spend the whole night partying, not reciting Quran or doing anything of what is recommended, partying. The whole night, they have all the desserts and all the food and tea and coffee and kahwa and hookah and all that kind of stuff and movie and music, doing the party the whole night, and then filling their belly as they will die if they will not put that much food in their belly. And then after Fajr, they will sleep and they will get up at the time of Iftar, half an hour before Iftar. What kind of fast is that? What kind of fast is that? It's not month of Saum and Nom. It is a month of Siyam and Qiyam. Qiyam is Nawafil, the prayers. So, how much Nawafil I have to recite in this 1 month of Ramadan? Every day. How much Nawafil? How much recitation of Quran? How many du'as? And how many other good things? Similarly, try to participate in iftars, offer iftars, sponsor iftars, volunteer yourself in the centers to come and help when they are doing these iftar arrangements, cleaning the masjid, fixing the masjid, volunteering. There will be so much, and everywhere, whatever you are doing, you are earning the points, you are getting the good deeds. So this is, my brothers and sisters, all of us, we should take some time. We don't have much time left. 23rd of March most probably is going to be the first of Ramadan. So in this little time, we need to sit down. And again, don't be martial law administrator, that you sit down and you make the plan and tell your family, everybody, listen, this is the plan I made, listen to me, and everybody has to do like that. Don't be a dictator. Try to sit down with your family, encourage them, motivate them, take their input, their suggestions, their ideas, and then make a family plan where everybody agreed, everybody was on board, and everybody excitedly have expressed their will and their wishes to be part of that. That is a proper way. Ask your spouse, ask your children, their views, their suggestions, their ideas, include them, and then make a family plan. We are making a community plan here. We are consulting people. We are open for the ideas and for suggestions. If you have any suggestion, if you have any idea, talk to Brother Jawad, talk to Brother Raza, talk to Sister Fatima, talk to me. I am available. Any of directors, any of these people who organize these things, talk to them. And so we are making the community plans. You should make your individual plans, and you should make your family plans. And this is inshallah how we will try to celebrate the month of Ramadan. The idea is that this is a month that every second, every minute, every moment should be celebrated. And we should be just going like that. We should be it should be uplifting, it should be inspiring, it should be motivating, it should be taking us to a spiritual journey. And this spiritual journey should reach to its climax, inshallah, in Layalil Qadr. And every year in this masjid, as you know, our Layalil Qadr, our gatherings, our programs, our worships, our ibadat is that everybody knows about it and people wait for that. So I look forward, inshallah, that brothers and sisters will look into these suggestions. They will make their plans, and we should all inspire each other. You know, when everybody, sometime, yeah, I can do it at home. You can do it at home. But when we do it at masjid, and we bring some numbers and people enjoy in a gathering, so we actually become a source of inspiration and motivation for others. There are some weak people. There are some people who are good, but they are weak. They need some help. They need some push. They need some pull. They need some inspiration. They need some examples. They get going when they see other people are going, they also get into the crowd. And it is just like angels are holding some people on their wings. So you can hold some people on your wings and fly. While you are flying, you are also taking some other people to fly with you. That is actually the point. So don't try to just glue yourselves to your homes. Try to come to the masjid as much as you can, as more as you can. And when you will bring numbers, when there will be so many people, people enjoy the gatherings. People enjoy when they see the masjid is full. So then you are contributing actually to motivate other people. Recite a salawat. Inna ahsan al-hadith wa ablagh al-maw'idha kitabullah. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Wal 'asri innal insana lafi khusr illa alladhina amanu wa 'amilus salihat wa tawassaw bil haqqi wa tawassaw bis sabr. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alhamdulillahi alladhi la ilaha illa huwal halimul kareem. غافر الذنب وقابل التوب وهو الغفور الرحيم. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل وسلم على سيدنا ونبينا ومولانا أبي القاسم محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى أمير المؤمنين وإمام المتقين علي بن أبي طالب. وعلى سيدة نساء العالمين فاطمة الزهراء. وعلى الحسن والحسين سيدي شباب أهل الجنة. وعلى علي بن الحسين ومحمد بن علي وجعفر بن محمد وموسى بن جعفر وعلي بن موسى ومحمد بن علي وعلي بن محمد والحسن بن علي. اللهم صل على مولانا صاحب العصر والزمان. صل على وعلى آبائه الكرام اتصل الليالي والأيام. أما بعد فقد قال الله تبارك وتعالى: توبوا إلى الله توبة نصوحا عسى ربكم أن يكفر عن سيئاتكم ويدخلكم جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار. وقال الله تبارك وتعالى أيضا: إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون. صل على محمد وعلى محمد وعجل فرجهم.